Good day to you, and how you be, everybody? Wow, man. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy, because what we're going through in my lifetime, I never seen this before. So we just gotta stay strong, man, and keep the faith. Keep the faith. I want to talk about this shutdown. We've been quarantined for almost 3 weeks, a little more than 3 weeks. That's crazy, you know? You see, I know that I have a decent amount of following on social media, and I know for a fact that there's a lot of screen printing businesses like mine, like yours, out there that we're being impacted by this shutdown. I also know that a lot of screen printers who are business owners and have employees are struggling, man. I know of a few already that closed the doors. A lot of them are going out of business. Let me tell you, man, these are very challenging times. Yeah, I'm not here to give you everything's gonna be okay, don't worry about it, keep pushing forward. None of that. I'm not gonna do that. That's not needed right now. What's needed right now is leadership. Not from other people, but you. Right now, the first people that you should show leadership is your family. So as a mother, as a father, as a son, as a daughter, as a business owner, they need a leader like you. We need to step up, man. You need to step up. I need to step up. We all need to step up. We need to take charge of the situation, because they're looking towards us, man. They are counting on us to provide leadership. In other words, give them confidence that we are going to overcome this situation. You see, this is not the first time I'm experiencing something like this. Actually, it was worse. It was in 2004 when I decided to leave my job. My $25 an hour pension, union benefits, I left it because I was so depressed. I had to let it go. It was killing me. And when I left without a plan. I just left. And in that process, I separated from the mother of my kids, and I stood raising my kids on my own. And then after that, I started seeing eviction with my kids. They were only like 5 years old, my twins, and I had my 13-year-old son. That was tough, man. Let me tell you, that was tough. And for me to then figure out how to be creative and how to survive, I was able to meet this person that used to do screen printing, and he was bringing me boxes. For 2 years, I was selling t-shirts on the streets here in New York City, especially in the Bronx, and I was able to survive. So we gonna always be put in this situation where we don't know what to do, and sometimes it has to come from within. Have faith, and you're gonna start being creative. And this is the situation we're in right now, where now we have to be creative and we have to figure out how to survive this crisis that we're going through right now. So if you're being impacted by this shutdown, here's some strategies for you. It might not solve all your problems, but my goal is to give you a little bit of more clarity, or where you should go from here. Number one, and that is, don't get paid for your time. Get paid for your skills. As screen printers, with this crisis that's going on, that's what we could look at. We could just think that, you know what, when things go back to almost normal, never gonna go back to normal with this crisis, but almost there, we have something to hold on, and we're gonna start getting paid by our skills. I read a book called Unlock It by Don Locke. It talks about that we are transitioning from the job economy to the skill economy. And when I read that book, I was like, wow, I feel good about what we do as screen printers, because this is a skill. We don't get paid by the hour. We get paid by what could we provide to people. How good is our service is a skill. Yeah, so what I mean is that now is the time to listen to podcasts, watch more educational videos, take some courses online, learn from other people, read a book. Let's do something to upgrade your skills. Now is the time to learn. Now is the time to learn. I've been taking time. I'm really good at Photoshop and Illustrator. Still a little complicated for me, but now is the time. I'm taking about an hour and a half trying to learn Illustrator. Looking at some YouTube videos on Illustrator and learning. This is the time for it. Why not? We have to upgrade our skills in this time so we could survive this. So that leads us to number 2. We got to double down on our learning. That's what I'm talking about. Double down on your learning. You see, most people during this time off, this self-isolation, what do? They watch Netflix, they relax. Some people just travel, go back to, like, say, Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, and they just gonna go over there and relax. And that's not the time for it. If you're a business owner, that's not the time to just take it like a vacation. We cannot do that. That's not the time for it right now. Number 3, expand, don't contract. There's a lot of companies right now that are taking these actions where they're doing something that they don't do, like GM Motors are doing these ventilators. You have a lot of companies doing. There's a company I saw that they do t-shirts. They are now doing masks with their cotton shirts. They doing masks. You have to try to expand. You have to try to see, what could I do? Let me show you something. Oh, right here. This is what I'm doing now. I'm taking so many shirts that I have in different colors, because every time I order something, I always order about 2-3 extras, and I have a bunch of shirts, and out of one shirt, I'm able to get 10 of these. And I'm selling them in the streets right now for $7 a pop, just to try to survive and make some money. Here, I see people walking, I show them, and they buy them. They like them, you could wash them. Right now here in the Bronx, just 2 masks. They sell 2 masks, the paper mask, the one that you have to throw away after a few uses. 2 for $10. That's crazy. Here, $7. Wash it. Next morning you wake up, it's already nice and dry, and use it up. That's what I mean. We have to expand. Look for a way to keep surviving this. I'm gonna start doing independent classes where I'm gonna have only one person come in every day and have a class. I'm gonna give him a mask, check his temperature, make sure he's good. But that's what I'm talking about. Expand, don't contract. And number 4, cut your losses. Cut your losses, man. There's a lot of companies out there that they're in a different level than us. You know, we're little in the garage, we got a little small, we work on our own, but there's all the screen printers out there that have employees which they had to lay off. There's a lot of businesses up there that have a big shop and most of their equipment is on credit. They gotta make those payments every month. That overhead is high right now. I'm feeling them because it's gonna be tough for them to survive this. And sometimes you have to understand, you know what, let me cut my losses, man. Let me just shut down. Let me try to sell the stuff or move to a little smaller area and start all over till this passes. Don't get in debt, man. Don't get into, this might end next month. It might not. It might end at the end of the year. God forbid. But if it does, and you're trying to survive, you're trying to get loans, you put in your house to try to keep the business, no. Cut your losses, man. Just shut it down, because we don't know what's happening here. We have no idea how long this is gonna go. We don't know really what's gonna happen. This is our first time seeing this. and we have to be smart, especially people that are in credit debt, high overhead. Us that we work in a garage, we work at home, we got a little small shop, we have no employees. We could survive this. We should survive this. But the ones that have employees, the ones that are big, wow, I'm feeling you, man. All my prayers to you guys, come up with something and stay there and survive this. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. May God bless you all. Stay safe, be grateful, and peace out. Oh, by the way, if you're self-employed and you've been reporting it, you know that you could go apply for unemployment. Just putting it out there so you can help you. So later.